For the Voice of Truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
Welcome to Alaska Uncovered, your guide to the last frontier. From wild landscapes and hidden gems to rich culture, local flavors, and thrilling adventures, each episode takes you closer to Alaska's raw and unforgettable beauty. Whether you're exploring from home or planning your own journey, join us as we uncover the real Alaska.
From the frozen trails to the ocean wide, hear the whispers of the northern lights, stories untold, wild and free. Come uncover what's beneath the trees.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to wherever or whenever you are tuning in here to the 49th state of the U.S., the land of the midnight sun. What is this place? This is Alaska Uncovered. Yes, so we have it here again.
Uncovered.
So, for this episode, we're going to continue on our food series. Isn't that right, Brother Harry? It's not our favorite.
Yes,
it's our favorite.
I know, that's your favorite part
Right.
of your night.
And so what food are we gonna do today? Well, what category of food are we doing today, Brother Harry?
Ice cream.
Ice cream, and specifically for today, we are doing something that's known as Eskimo ice cream or Akutaq. Yes.
Which is Alaskan ice cream.
Yes, in
right?
Alaska. It's very specific to this region. And so we're going to not only talk about it, we're going to make it here today. And maybe you see it right now on our live. We do have ice cream and it's melting right at this very second as I'm speaking. But all the more, that should prove to you that we are bringing you the real stuff.
We're going to have another mukbang here.
Truly.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun. And I know our crew and even our guests are excited. But before we even introduce our guests, let's go on to our weather report by our CWS.
Hello, my name is Sister Bella Natividad. I'm from the local congregation of INCRadio, and I'll be doing the first half of the weather report. In the city of Fairbanks, it will be 19 degrees Fahrenheit or negative 5 degrees Celsius. The weather tomorrow will be snowing up to 1 inch and then cloudy, while the sunrise will be 9:04 a.m. In the Anchorage region, it will be 31 degrees Fahrenheit or negative 1 Celsius. The weather tomorrow will be cloudy, then sunny, while the sunrise will be at 8:48 a.m.
Hello, everybody. My name is Sister Savannah Ndionko, and I will be doing the other part of the weather report. That in the city of Kodiak, it will be 37 degrees Fahrenheit or 44 degrees Celsius. The weather tomorrow will be cloudy and sunny, while the sunrise will be at 8:40 a.m.
Hello to everyone who's watching. I'm Sister Alexandra Bernelli, and I'm from in the Southwest region, it will be 44 degrees Fahrenheit or 7 degrees Celsius. The wind will be rainy, while the sunrise will be at 7:06 a.m.
Yes, and so that is our weather report from our very own CWS. Yes, we do have new recruits here, and they won't be the only new faces or returning faces you will see here on Alaska Uncovered. And this is nice, Brother Harry.
I know, right?
They're very active and actually have such charisma on camera. And so,
Yes.
and I'm sure there's even more talented brethren here in the District of Alaska. So if you think you're a child or you think yourself, you think you have what it takes to be here, we have some talent to uncover here, right on Alaska Uncovered. And so, now there's still another segment here. So let us introduce our very new official correspondent, Brother Caden. What is our next segment?
Yes, Sister Ella. So for our next segment for Alaska Uncovered, it will be our Ask Alaskans, or also our question of the week. Our Ask Alaskan, or also the question of the week will be, what do you think Akutaq tastes like? This is referring to the ice cream, I think, Paul? Okay, great. So put your answers down in the comments and we will surely read it later. And there's a lot, but we'll read them later.
All right, thank you, Brother Caden. Actually, before we go on to our next segment, let's talk to our crew right now for Ask Alaskan. So, Brother Harry, what do you think Akutaq tastes like?
I feel like it's like sweet and like more natural, because they add some fruits.
You're
Yeah,
right, like
right?
actual right. And even though we
Yeah.
do have we do have fruit flavored ice cream, there is sometimes that artificial flavor, like for strawberry ice
Yeah.
cream. I am quite a fan of that artificial taste, but yeah, you're right. There may be a different tartness, a different freshness to something that is naturally made from scratch. And so, actually, Brother Harry, we did something very special for this show, didn't we?
Yes, Sister Ella, I'm so excited for it.
Right, we're not only gonna have some ice cream ourselves, which is still melting,
Yes,
but that's how you know it's real. We actually dressed up in our favorite flavor. So,
I
Brother
know.
Harry, what is your
Mine is
favorite?
coffee or
Coffee?
chocolate maybe.
Anything that's brown.
Yeah, I think that's brown.
Anything that's brown. And for me,
What's
can you
yours?
guess? What would you think, Brother Harry? Like from initially, because you
Yeah.
already know. But what would you think if you saw my cup?
If I saw you, maybe I'll think like strawberry or like raspberry or something like that.
Right. That was the majority when I asked around the
Yeah.
crew here, but it's actually fireweed, and that's actually an ice cream flavor that is local here in Alaska
Yes.
specifically. So maybe we'll see more of that
No,
in
they have
future
that in
episodes.
Girdwood, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people it's always, if you see like local ice cream shops, they'll always have that flavor
Yes.
available, and so that's very unique to Alaska. And maybe again, we love food here. Ice cream is just the tip of the iceberg. So maybe we'll see even more flavors on today's show. And so now that we had a
The most
little bit-
exciting part.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. We're still keeping the tension up.
Okay.
And so let us go to Sister Julia. You take the floor.
Thank you, Sister Ella. And for our next segment, we will feature our CFO activity for this week, which is the book load, paint and sip activity. Let's all watch this video.
Yes, that is our CFO in action. So there in the local congregation of Anchorage, we saw our booklet, and actually our other brethren in the other CFO organizations join them in this art activity. And were you there, Brother Harry?
Yes, I was there, but like, I didn't make an art.
You didn't make an art?
No.
You were just eating?
Yeah.
You're just eating. Yeah. If there's food there, rest assured, Harry will be there. Somewhere out there. I will be there too. And
Yes.
so, we're actually here. We're finally at the main part of our show. And actually, for Akutaq, that's how you pronounce it. I wanted to say Akutaq too, but it's Akutaq, like a duck, like a bird.
Oh, okay.
And so, actually, for this show, for today's show, we are featuring brethren here in the local congregation of East Anchorage. So, without further ado, I would love to introduce our sisters here, Sister Alina and Sister Charm Santos. Woo! All right, so if you may introduce yourselves, sisters.
Okay, I guess I'll go first. I'm Sister Alina. I'm from the local of East Anchorage, as Sister Ella said. And with me today is my sister.
I am Sister Charm. And yeah,
We're from East Anchorage. We're very proud.
So they have helped us with having ice cream here. And actually, last but not least, we have a returning face here on INCRadio Alaska Uncovered, Sister Irene Natividad. Woo!
thank you. Hello everyone, I'm Sister Irene Natividad and I'm from the local congregation of Anchorage.
Yes, so
Yes.
finally we're having
Like-
new faces, a fresh start. And speaking of fresh snowfall, actually.
Right, yeah.
And so it's
So much snow.
right. And honestly, I think wintertime
It's
the
here.
best. It's the best season for ice cream too, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, summer or winter, it's always ice cream.
And actually any season.
Ice cream is life.
Ice cream.
Do you guys agree?
Yes.
Yes.
And so actually we are gonna show you, we're not only gonna have a taste of it, but they're gonna make it scratch right here on this live Akutaq. So Sister Alina, so because when we approached you for this topic, what did you initially think about Akutaq, or when you did your initial research?
I thought Akutaq was really interesting. They have different flavors, not just the ones that are like sweet, like ice cream, but they have very natural ingredients as well. So I just found it really interesting that their culture, and they had some kind of dessert that was like ice cream, but their own twist on it.
Right, and we see that in so many different cultures and how they like their twist on ice cream, right? So like in Italy, gelato, right? And we have shaved ice, right? And even in the Philippines, we have something called halo-halo, right? And even though it does
Or-
have ice cream in it,
Or ice scrambled.
oh, ice scramble,
The one
you're
that,
right.
you put powdered milk on top of it.
Big one,
Yeah.
the big one.
I had one. I had those when I was in the Philippines during elementary days.
No, I know, like I
always buy it every day.
seems to be like a nostalgic taste.
Yeah.
Even, right? And so, but this time we're actually appealing to a different kind of palate this time, something that is well known in our native regions, actually. So this is not actually something you can buy commercially. It's something you would either have to make yourself, like we are doing in today's live, or even ask, go to even some of the native communities here, or actually outside of Anchorage. And so, tell us more about Akutaq, Sister Charm, because I recall you also did research, because it's not really familiar actually to a lot of people. So what did you learn about it?
So I learned that they make it traditionally with like animal fat, which I thought was interesting because I guess they don't really have like cows and like cream
Yeah,
here.
right, like they don't have, because especially in the Arctic regions,
Yeah, they don't
that is
really-
not.
You don't think of cows.
I'm not gonna expect to see a cow there. But you're more likely to see like moose, seal, and so they're. And if we've learned right from like if I can think from the top of my head, Sister Silver when she did her presentation, the quality of that presentation.
Yeah, I know,
It's so
right?
good, right? We should have her on our show.
Yeah.
So Sister Silver,
Sister,
you're watching-
hi, Sister Silver. Shout out to you.
we miss you, and maybe someday you will join us every other week. Join us. And so in her presentation, even in future other presentations from our brethren, they've mentioned how like a lot of native cultures really know how to utilize the fullness of the animal. So even the ivory of the bones is used in ways to make tools, and the fat is ways rendered. And if we know in the Arctic region, what would you expect? It's
Cold.
It's cold. What did you say? It's cold. It's cold. And so one way you retain your heat is fat. And so that is why it's even actually it's actually common to just drink a bottle of seal oil. So and that's why in our ice cream or for this ice cream, they're using animal fat. They're rendering it and using that for as means to gain energy. And so how would you compare that to regular ice cream, Mr. Charm?
I imagine it would have a lot more of like an oily texture,
Right.
which I thought was really interesting. But I feel like also maybe like the tartness of like fruits would probably offset that.
Yeah. And so actually, we're talking about it when we can actually show it right now. So let us show our brethren, what do we have here today? So Sister Elena, if you will show us, and Sister Charm.
Okay, so we actually brought a few ingredients. We're not going to be using, like walrus or seal fat today, but maybe in another show. But today we didn't prepare that. We used something else, something similar. If I'm not mistaken, is it vegetable?
Yes,
oil?
it's like a vegetable shortening.
Vegetable shortening, and then we whip that up, and then we're going to be making our own version of Akutaq today, and we're gonna make it with frozen berries. So, you guys ready?
Yes. I'm ready. And actually, it doesn't sound as exotic as some people might believe it to be, right? And so, I know Sister Charm even. What are some other ingredients actually? Because we mentioned the animal fat, but you think that comes to mind.
Some recipes use like tallow and dried fish or dried meat or even eggs.
You know what that actually reminds me of? What is that rice dessert? That chocolate one.
Champorado?
Champorado. You know how some people like eating that with dried fish? So that offsets like the saltiness.
Yeah.
Sweet and salty.
Yeah, that umami, if you will, to offset that sweetness or the tartness.
Gives a good balance.
Yes, it is. So now we're gonna actually make it. We're gonna finalize it. So tell us the steps you made to.
So we already kind of started. So we took our vegetable shortening and we whipped that up and added some. This olive oil, and then we added some sugar to it so that it's sweet. And then in our show today, we're going to be adding in the frozen berries and trying out what this Akutaq tastes like.
I'm ready.
All right, you go ahead.
And let's just our room. So what would you think about like flavor? Do you think you like this? Like, just be honest.
To be honest, not really, since I'm not a big fan of berries.
Oh, that's like a completely different direction. It's like I thought it would be like the fat or the texture of it. I mean, I guess that is, but really the berries? Is it the tartness or how would you
the tartness. I feel like my sister would like it, but me, no.
I think I know which sister too. And actually, one of our Ask Alaskans question was favorite ice cream flavor. So, Sister, what is your favorite ice cream flavor?
If you guys haven't noticed yet, I'm chocolate mint.
So would you say that is your favorite flavor?
Yes, actually, I love chocolate. There's a lot of mixed opinions about it, but
that's true.
Hey,
okay,
to each their own.
Are you a fan of it?
Not really.
Oh, okay. It's okay. We'll see. Maybe we'll find a way to make Brother Harry eat it live. We'll see. We'll see if we can change his preferences. Okay. So let's go on and mix the berries. And so, Sister Charm, these are just frozen berries bought from a grocery. But in reality, would they be using like these kind of fruits, or what other one?
Definitely not back then.
No.
But I think in modern times, most people would probably get fruits from the supermarket.
Mm-hmm. And we mentioned before, we pride ourselves here in Alaska that we are very abundant with diverse foliage, diverse fauna, and actually it comes with that is we can be very self-sustaining. And so we have fruits. We do actually annually there is always a blueberry picking.
Yes.
I think I recall. Sister Ari, have you been to those before?
I have been. I haven't picked any blueberries, but I tried.
No, I think I recall. Have you been there, Brother Harry?
Yes, before.
Right. And how was that? Experience.
Um, yeah, there was actually a lot of blueberries. You know, we actually got a lot of them, and it was a fun experience because it's an outdoor activity. You know,
Oh,
right?
okay.
But we did a lot of walking.
A lot of walking.
Yeah.
But actually, I think that's, you know what, that should encourage those who are not here in the state of
Yes.
Alaska. They should come by. And that's during the summer region or the summer season.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
usually do it like August or like yeah, somewhere around
Mm.
that month or yeah.
Right, and
Yeah.
that was quick. And so let's show to the camera what is our final. Wow. Actually, that's nice. Like the color already
color
is
is really
pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty. Like it matches Sister Charm, but Sister Charm, what ice cream flavor are you dressed up as today?
So today I'm dressed as Neapolitan. So I have like the vanilla, the strawberry, and the chocolate.
Wow.
I love it.
I know you and Sister Elena. What are you, Sister Elena?
So today I'm dressed up as, I have a bunch of different shades of brown. So I wanted to go with maybe like a mocha toffee nut
Whoa.
and ice cream with a touch of gold flakes.
Edible
on
gold
there.
flakes?
Yeah.
Maybe like
24 karat.
Oh, that's true though. I remembered I went to like the mall market, and so we have so many different cultures here. So we have indigenous, like Native Americans here, but we also have like a lot of from different backgrounds actually. So yes, even our Hmong, even those who are Hmong here in the state of Alaska have a lot of representation here. And so in their market, I went and got Thai tea. I saw gold plate up front. Oh wow! Maybe next time on show we'll play along with gold, because actually here in the state of Alaska, gold does have some history.
Yeah.
So let's do it. Let's do that for our next episode. East Anchorage, let's go mining for gold.
Go.
Period.
Let's
We'll
go.
be stuck in a cave. Let's do it. Let's do it. So actually, I want to try this out now. It looks very appetizing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Just put them in these little. We have spoons too. Yes, we do. We have us. So who wants to try first? And we actually have.
Who wants the first one?
I think the one who's like the closest in color. Oh, actually, never mind. It would be me. I was looking at Sister Charm this whole time. I was like, oh shoot, we have some. And we actually have ice cream here, like just regular commercial ice
And
cream.
we have some halo right here.
Right, actually, what does that mean? Because I know that's the word in Yupik or Yupiak.
Yeah.
But what is it? How does that translate? Should you know?
I heard that it translates into something like mixed or like mixed together.
That sounds familiar, actually.
Yeah.
What does that sound familiar to, Brother Harry? Mixed together. I don't know.
Hello.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. That is exactly why we brought it here. And
Yeah.
it seems like we don't even need to mix it together because it's melting together.
Mhm.
Wow. And so, actually, that's you. So here's. Oh,
Yeah,
we
we
got
have
our
the spoons.
spoons now.
Okay, thank you.
Good thing we're spoons.
Thank
So,
you.
let's see.
Let's try
Let's
it.
try it.
Mm.
How does it taste?
Tastes like the berries.
Oh, it just tastes like
It's good.
berries? Would you say because these are frozen berries, so that's the closest you'll get to like the ice and ice cream. But I think from what I recall, they use fresh snow. Right?
Oh.
Unfortunately, we can't do that here in this. Not here, not there. Not here. But we had recent snowfall, and it's so nice
Yeah.
actually to see the. Who else to talk about snow with? Your sister Iru. Oh my gosh, what is it like seeing the snow?
Honestly, it's been a while since I've been in Alaska.
Welcome
So,
back.
thank you. I love the snow. I'm so glad to be back. Like, I want to go out, play with the snow, go sledding, make ice cream.
Ice cream?
Yeah.
And actually, making ice cream isn't that hard. Yeah, it's probably one of the easiest ways to make ice cream. And you know what? It is very fatty. Like I can feel it. Like the thumb. I feel it on my lips.
Moisturizing.
It's very it's moisturizing. Like that's how we do it, though, right? Like shea butter.
Mm-hmm.
But would you happen to know? You know, like those frosting like those packs of frosting that people like to just snack on, or even like Oreos, that stuffing. What do you think that's? What do you think it's like?
it's really creamy.
No, it's not actually. It's actually hard. So that's a big fact. And so if you taste it a little bit, if you were to separate the berries from the actual, can you kind of taste that Oreo?
Yeah, I
Feeling,
think
right?
the consistency of the shortening kind of reminds me of the Oreo filling.
Right. And so actually, yeah, most of the, even though there is sugar here, you can definitely get the texture of sugar. They wouldn't have sugar, actually. They would just have the berries. And one of the native berries here is called salmon berry. So have you guys
I haven't tried
salmon
berry
berries?
yet.
So salmon berries for viewers, it's essentially like a raspberry, not raspberry, but it's yellow, and I think it's called salmon berries because it looks like the eggs of salmon, and the flavor of it is it has that berry that's like strawberry, raspberry, blueberry. They have that tanginess, except it's a little bit like mango.
Oh.
So like maybe next time we'll go berry picking too.
Yeah, we should.
We should. And so actually, we even have regular ice cream here. It's melting right now. And
Yeah.
so, I think this is a perfect opportunity to taste test, to compare that taste. And so if we go ahead and compare that too. So what kind of ice creams did you bring here?
So we have ice creams from a local ice cream shop here in Anchorage. So it's a modern Alaskan ice cream.
Right.
And we got sweet cream and strawberry flavored.
I kind of want to try the sweet cream. It's really melted.
Yeah.
It's really melted. Well, we also
Still
have
sweet,
we also
still
have,
creamy.
We have fruit. Oh, yeah, it's okay. That is melted. It's just cream right now, not even ice cream. And so, Sister Elena, what is your favorite ice cream flavor?
My favorite ice cream flavor is probably butter pecan because I like it a little creamy, but then I like something to kind of break up the creaminess of it.
Kind of like
like a little crunch, something a little bit that kind of like balances out the sweetness and tones it down. Gives it a little bit of texture.
Okay. You know what that reminds me of? Because whenever it's very common here for the brethren here in Alaska to go hunting fishing, and so yes, there is that ice cream shop.
Birdwood, yes.
And
whenever we go to Birdwood, we always buy ice cream.
Right, and like one flavor that's just distinct for me for that shop is pistachio. And that's because of Sister Iru.
Yes.
And actually, your clothing actually matches that because sometimes pistachio ice cream it does come off really minty.
Yeah.
Instead of the green, like as you would see in like Blue Light. I just had to mention it. And you know what? Let's actually hear from our crew. So, Sister Julie, what is your favorite ice cream flavor?
My favorite ice cream flavor po is cookies and cream because I like the mix of both vanilla and chocolate cookies. Like my dress po, like this is the vanilla and this the chocolate cookies.
And how about Brother Caden? What is your favorite ice cream?
My favorite ice cream flavor is it's like cookies and cream as well, but it's a quote unquote rocky road. It's like there's caramel and vanilla and chocolate chips all mixed together. It's a very good combo, and I suggest other people trying it.
Caden, have you tried Akutaq before?
I don't think I have, Paul.
Next time you'll be here. We'll bring you some.
Yes.
And actually, we mentioned it. We've talked to our crew. We talked to our crew online. Let's see our comments section. Actually, let's see what do we have for our answers. All right, so let's see some of our greetings. If we take the lead, Sister Iru, if you may.
I can do it.
Read it. Actually, yeah, Brother Harry.
Yes. So we have some greeting comments here from Donald Nabagkal. Hello po to all the brethren watching INCRadio Alaska from South Anchorage. From Wilkins Pangilinan, happy viewing po from Ketchikan. From Armando Gonzalez, greetings to all. Happy viewing from Mozilla Group Worship Service. From Alex Ariola, greetings, brethren in Alaska from the District of Orange County, California. From Sister Natasha Diato, good evening po and happy viewing. Yeah, happy viewing. From Sister Irene Indionco, happy viewing to all the brethren watching po. Happy snowy Friday. Yes, it's really snowy outside. From Sister Nympho Caraig, hello brethren. From Sister Jennifer Villarco, hello po, happy watching po. Greetings from Kodiak. From Brother Ariel Castillo, happy viewing. Greetings to everyone from local of Anchorage, Alaska. From Michael Febrero, I hope you are all having a truly blessed and peaceful week. From Ketchikan. From Isakino, North Anchorage. And from Brother Felix Lim, give me some I'm good in tasting ice cream. From this, from NCL District, congrats to our brethren in Alaska, a good and lively hosts. And another one from Sister Irene Diongo, the time has come when we have excess freezer space outside. That's so real.
No, it's very real because we actually did that.
Yeah.
Right? If I recall, Sister Charm and Sister Elena were here quite early, and so when they had their ice cream, what did you use as a freezer? 'Cause we don't have a refrigerator.
Outside in a pile of snow in our freezer.
Right, and actually, right now, the ice cream is on top of my mother's car.
Yes.
So if you go out and see,
Just chilling.
it's actually very common. Don't worry.
Yeah.
There's ice. You will see, like even like fish. Yeah, it's extra storage space. Like the patio. That's not for you. It's for the food.
It's the fridge extension.
Fridge
Yeah.
extension. You know, we're actually for time right now, but it's okay. We'll finish the ice cream off camera so we can get this.
Yes.
Without eyes looking, just the ice cream to ourselves. And so, how would you say, like, trying out something like this? Would you have ever expected to, enjoy something like this?
I don't think that I would have ever tried this if not for coming on this show.
Right?
Me too.
It's not really something that I've even seen in like trying Akutaq is not something that I've seen so much in Alaska because I'm not really that familiar with the native Alaskan culture. So I'm glad that in these programs we're able to kind of uncover
Okay.
these kinds of things.
That is a wholesome. Okay. How about you, Sister Charm?
Sorry, what was the question again?
So how would you, what's your take on this? Would you continue to experiment with things like this? Maybe try it next time the more traditional way.
Yeah, I think it's opened like the possibilities for me. And I think one interesting thing about this is like a modern take on a traditional Alaskan dessert. But actually, anyone, anywhere can make these.
Yes.
Like the ingredients are available in any supermarket.
Right, and then that's how you can have a taste of Alaska anywhere. So it doesn't have to just be salmon or something that is expensive. It can be something as convenient as this, something that take you out of your comfort zone, but also, can reel you in and see what Alaska has in store for you. And so, what can it be? It's already the end of the show.
I know.
Already? But, let us give the floor back to our guests. What are your shout outs? So we go, Sister Elena.
I'll go first. I want to give a shout out to my friends in the Philippines, my best friend Kat, one of my best friends Pauline, to my other friends there in the Philippines. Hello, everyone.
I'd like to give a shout out to my Ate Randy in Micronesia, Sister Cassie and the Lozanos in the District of Vietnam, and Sister Fans and the Gasmans in Silicon Valley.
You know what? I think else needs to do a shout out, if not our redebut of our other correspondent, Sister Iru.
Oh, me?
Would
It's
you
my
like to
turn
shout
now.
out? Yes, you deserve a floor. Come on.
Thank you. I would like to shout out my grandpa there in the Philippines. It's actually his birthday tomorrow. And back to you, Sister Ella.
Yes, thank you, Sister Iru. Yes, this is the end of our show.
So sad.
So sad. But you
So
see,
sad.
that's how you should. We make the most of it. And if you want to see more, don't you worry. Stay tuned. We will have more for you. next week. So to end and conclude our show, we would like to acknowledge our Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo Vimanalo, our Deputy Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Aranyo Vimanalo, our District Minister, Brother Astapel Caraig, our Assistant District Minister, Brother Santiago June Barzana, and our District CFO Overseer, Brother John Michael Diato.
And yes, we would also like to acknowledge our District Multimedia Advisor, Brother Rick Santos, our INCRadio Station Manager, Brother Wally Taray, our Executive Producer, Brother Manly Andaya, our INCRadio Alaska Producer, Sister Ella Andre Berenilia. We are in the Philippines for technical assistance, and we would also like to shout out our on-site crew here, Sister Belay, Sister Ellie, Brother Jairus Actividad, and Brother Ronald Hinaraga, our cameraman.
Yes, and of course, as we've already mentioned to our new recruits in the CWS, Sister Belay, Sister Ellie, and Sister Savannah Indionko for joining us. And of course, we are welcome to add more to our growing crew. And so, yes, the state of Alaska is so diverse from its flora, its fauna, from even its very cuisine. It's a deep reflection of the diversity here in the state of Alaska, and all the more to show you that there is more episodes to come along and see what Alaska has to offer. And actually next week we will be featuring the local congregation of Sitka, so stay tuned for that. And always you are welcome to join us and see the wonders of Alaska here on Alaska Uncovered.
From the frozen trails to the ocean wide, hear the whispers of the northern lights, stories untold, wild and free. Come uncover what's beneath the trees.